everyone. This is Biz. I was the co-director and writer of Keep Watching.
And I'm Tyler Hasten. I was also a co-director, co-producer, and just an editor of this project.
Yep. And yeah, how we wound up making this movie was a very funny story. What happened was that Ty had a class that wanted him. Well, yeah, he had a college class that had him have to adapt to one of his teacher's scripts, and he just came to us and said, "Hey, would you guys help me out with this?" And we did, and apparently. One of our teachers thought we did such a good job, he submitted it to a film festival where we actually got nominated for an award for Best Editor.
Not nominated, we won the award.
Yeah, well, yeah. We won the award. Well, Ty won the award because he was the sole editor in here. Uh, but yeah, like they liked what we did and was like, you know what, we want to see you do more movies. So we were like, you know what, screw it, we're gonna make another movie. And because the October Film Festival was coming up, we decided, you know what, let's make a horror film, and thus Keep Watching was born.
And it was such an amazing time. Like, I haven't had that much fun filmmaking for a very long time.
Oh yeah, no, we were just loving this, and yeah, this scene here, yeah, everyone on the set was just so much fun to talk to. Jordan, Jason's character, as you saw, got punched. Actually, did want to get punched on set. Like as Ty said, he said on set, he wants to go full Heath Ledger.
God, it was such a big fucking like talk him out of it.
Yeah, like, but he was, but again, he was tons of fun to work with, and when he committed, which was great.
When you see the other people, the one who wearing the red shirt, the long hair, who's a guy, is Jared, who's playing Casey. The guy who has a hat who has a black tank top was Ira playing Chuck, and the one you see right now is Jocelyn playing as the owner.
Yep. Who, fun fact, was is an actual doctor on her off hours.
Oh god, if you watch the behind the scene footage of it, she was an expert of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened on set that I wish we were able to show, but yeah. As for this scene here, I actually was the only one that was able to go up there. Unfortunately, the attic, or crack shack, as my cousin would call it, didn't really support that many people, so it had to just be one person up there, and yeah. I was the one who volunteered to, do that because, like, everyone else was like, nah. Um,
I wouldn't mind playing the character Archie. My only concern is I'm afraid of heights.
yeah. Yeah, actually, who was going to play Archie was kind of a conundrum, because originally it was going to be my cousin, who wound up becoming the last-minute replacement for makeup artist. But she got a little nervous, and because we didn't really have enough time, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll be Archie. I put on the GoPro, and then we just kind of worked with that. But the voice of Archie, yeah, that honor goes to Joe. And Joe, if you're watching this, goddamn you, why would you tell us the origin of your sounds? And no, we're not gonna say it here.
I have PTSD from that. It's still traumatizing from editing.
Yeah, you hear that, Joe? You're paying for his therapy bills. But yeah, the location, to those who don't know, it does belong to my aunt. She actually insisted that I would shoot a film here when I told my family I was going to get into film, and I was like, yeah, no, this place is great. Unfortunately, we weren't able to shoot at night due to reasons, but what we did get was still amazing, and I'm still grateful that they were happy to lend us the farm. Also, this shot here, I'm very proud of what we did, because that was done on a completely different day, even though I did accidentally hit Ty by accident.
The worst part about it, Biz didn't know how to fucking scratch people. I'm like, don't scratch like a fucking T-Rex.
Just letting everyone know, I am not an experienced actor. Like again, this was my first time acting.
I can tell. Everyone can tell.
Yeah, again, I wasn't planning to play Archie. I did do some practice shots, but that was just for the actor that we originally had in mind. Also,
Okay.
okay, that drowning scene it was nuts to be honest on set.
Ira wants to drown himself again. Thought it was a fun game. I
Yeah,
told Ira two things. What is wrong with you? And we're not pulling the rust.
yeah. Also, this scene. Some people actually asked me when we first showed this at a film festival, why didn't he teleport during this scene? And there were two reasons. One, that's an on-set reason, being Jordan got hurt, and so we weren't able to do the original scene we were going to do, which was more action-oriented. As for in-story reason, if you notice, Jordan is walking with a limp or running with a limp. And by the way, that's not a fake one either. He really, again, he was like committed for this role. Like we told him we could have taken a break, but he was fine with it. Um, but yeah, like the reason being is that Archie sees someone is he's struggling, so he's like, I don't need to put effort into like teleporting. I could just chase him and then be done with it. Um,
Another thing about this fun fact. Originally, Archie was supposed to be Archie's major point of view the entire scene, but one of the crew members thought it was a good idea to have other people's point of view. They're coming out dead, so we were like, okay, let's try that out. I really was hoping we could get more extra time with it, but unfortunately, it was something we had to do.
Yep. And yeah, now as the credits roll, you could see, well, you could hear that, yeah, it's Lunar, aka Bill. He is doing the voice of the news anchor. I did have someone else in mind, but they were too busy at the time. And yeah, Bill loved doing this voice, and he might possibly be doing this voice again for future projects. I don't plan on doing a sequel to Keep Watching, maybe a remake, but never a sequel. And yeah, like he was like, I was like, yeah, like we might bring your character back for future projects, maybe for the very next project we're doing. Anyway, I'm Biz,
I'm Tylen.
and we'll see you later.